the company Meta that's behind Facebook, Instagram. Meta has announced it's going to bring AI-generated characters to Facebook in a move to increase engagement on this whole platform.
The dystopian age has officially begun, as the dead internet theory is unfolding right before our very eyes. Social media is going to have bots all over the place, so much so that you literally wouldn't be able to tell whether you're chatting with a real human or a bot. A couple of weeks ago, Mark Zuckerberg's Meta announced that they were envisioning social media filled with AI-generated users and a fresh set of AI tools designed to drive engagement. Just like humans, these AI characters will have their own bio and profile pictures and will be able to generate and share AI-powered content on Facebook and Instagram. Not just that, Google VO2 has also been rolled out, and let's just say 2025 is going to be filled with a lot of twists and turns. But does anybody even want this? Let's go down the rabbit hole and find out what's going on. According to an article from the Financial Times, hundreds of thousands of characters have already been created using Meta's AI character tool, which was launched in the US in July 2024. Although most users have kept these characters private up until now, Meta is looking to make them more accessible to the general public. Now, you might be wondering why Mark and his team decided to do this. You see, the internet in general has been losing a lot of engagement. As a result, social media companies have decided to go toe-to-toe in a race to release the latest generative AI technology into products so that they can attract new users and drive more engagement on their platforms. And since Meta can't get that many more real users, why not get fake users? It seems to be an obvious choice, right? In September 2024, Snapchat rolled out generative AI tools to help creators design 3D characters for its augmented reality experiences. Let's not forget that the platform has seen an upsurge in users viewing AI lenses by more than 50% each year. Meanwhile, TikTok is busy piloting a suite of products called Symphony to help creators leverage AI for advertising. I should mention that part of this includes creating videos for products by simply using text prompts or AI-generated avatars. Seeing these moves from Snapchat and TikTok, Meta has decided that it's time to get ahead of the pack by employing the help of bots. Meta is looking to release its text-to-video generation software to allow creators to put themselves into AI-generated videos. But while Meta's plan seems brilliant on the one hand, it is pretty much controversial on the other hand, because AI-generated content could very easily be weaponized for spreading misinformation, and that is something we shouldn't take lightly. But before we get into that, why not take a second to hit that subscribe button? It costs you nothing, but it means a whole lot to us. Thank you. With bots operating in the same way as normal accounts do, you could have companies creating fake engagement to their videos and articles. You could even have these bots pushing certain narratives on the news and preventing real humans from having conversations with one another. Global Chief Marketing and Innovation Officer at creative agency Billion Dollar Boy and former head of Meta's Creator Innovations team Becky Owens says that without robust guardrails, social media platforms risk amplifying false narratives through these AI-driven accounts. But do you know what's crazy? It's the fact that Meta isn't even trying to hide what they want to do. And really, this is just a knock-on effect of the dead internet theory. Gone are the days when protests and political discussions could be held effectively on social media platforms. With censorship being one of the major drivers of the dead internet theory as the apparent lack of engagement on social media, Meta has made it clear that they'll literally do whatever it takes to drive up engagement, even if it means allowing the bots to take over. But hang on, we are just scratching the surface of the social media revolution, because the engineers at Google have also been putting in the hard yards. The new Google Virtual Entity Optimization 2, or VO2 for short, is another big social media update that is threatening to disrupt the current AI ecosystem. Coming only a week after Sora's release, Google sets its sights on a single mission: to become the king of AI videos. The model is able to create highly advanced systems that can curate realistic YouTube and TikTok characters that look exactly like real people. This is going to be the future of digital content creation and influencer marketing, I'll tell you that much. See, with VO2's video generation capabilities, you can generate videos that are up to 4K resolution and over a minute in length, not to mention the wide range of cinematic and visual styles. The UI is quite reminiscent of Google's Imagen 3. The technology is based on big data trained over millions of hours of real-world footage, which makes the VO2 able to perform convincing gestures, speech intonation, and facial expressions in a heartbeat. The result? A simulation that looks almost entirely real. You will find options for text-to-video and text-to-image-to-video. For every prompt you run, you get 4 generations, and the character details and overall results are mostly impressive. The sophisticated use of computer vision, artificial intelligence, and deep neural networks could prove useful in tasks like providing product demos and movie scenes. While Google will most definitely add certain features to the Veo 2, like the ability to extend video, none of Google's closest competitors hold a candle to Veo 2's capabilities. Google Veo 2 has several significant advantages over other video generation models like the high-resolution 4K video generation, compared to OpenAI's Sora's 1080p, and also the ability to generate videos that are up to 2 minutes long, compared to Sora's maximum output of 20 seconds. Essentially, Veo 2 has a theoretical advantage of 4x the resolution and 6x the video duration of OpenAI's Sora. Isn't that crazy? Google's Veo 2 has also shown superior performance in tests on the benchmark dataset Movie Gen Bench published by Meta. Veo 2 came out on top in overall preference and the ability to accurately follow keywords, compared to other models such as Sora, Meta's Movie Gen, Coring, and Conch. This table on the screen compares Veo 2 and Sora's features pound for pound. Here, have a quick look. And how about we take a look at some of these clips to see them for ourselves? Justine Moore makes some more of these comparisons on X. And the consensus is that Sora biases towards more motion, whereas Veo focuses more on accuracy and physics. On top of that, a larger percentage of clips from Veo are actually usable. As it stands right now, the Veo 2 is the best text-to-video model we might have seen. Props to Google's DeepMind team, and if at this point you're still wondering how all of this affects you and me, I'll tell you. Now, we all know that social media influencers on YouTube and TikTok play a critical role in shaping trends, promoting brands, and influencing consumer behaviors. However, social media influencer marketing is often capital-intensive and could be tiresome. This is where the Veo 2 comes in. You can create your own influencers and won't have to worry about whether they eat, sleep, or are stressed. More so, we'll enjoy better democratization of influence. Your geographic location, nationality, or language won't matter as much. Virtually anybody will be able to design an influencer with the preferred characteristics for their brands. Just one thing though. AI seems to be a sort of Pandora's box, such that we have no idea what the wild turns in self-learning and self-evolving AI capabilities are gonna look like. There will be ethical and legal questions about transparency, as the line between fiction and reality gradually becomes blurred. Although AI-generated influencers may appear to be a unique and efficient marketing tool, we can expect communication risks relating to consumer trust. Are you going to accept and listen to virtual influencers the same way you would for a real human? We probably need to ask some of these questions going forward. But what do you think about Google's Veo 2 and Meta's plan to add a lot more bots to Facebook and Instagram? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and if you missed out on the disruptive effect artificial intelligence is having in Hollywood, no worries, I made an entire video covering all that, just for you.